So I've spent a while gathering some fibres from all over the woods, all over, for my next little project, which I will show you shortly once it's dried out. And these are what the nettle fibres look like after a night of drying. All I need to do now they've shrunk, is re-soak them, and then when I make whatever I'm making, which I'll show you later, there won't be any shrinkage and it'll be strong cordage. Fishing line, thin, thin to thick. And I had enough cordage left over to make another little project. This one though is going to be a sling. So going on with the natural cordage theme, you know, these slings I believe were part of the primitive hunting techniques from back in the day, and obviously being made from natural materials, that's why I thought I'd showcase it on the channel. So to find the spot that I needed, I took the tip of the cordage between my long finger and my index finger. I outstretched my arm to the side of my body, and then with my other hand holding the cordage, I touched my shoulder. And that's roughly the length of where I started from here. So from the point where my hand was touching my shoulder, I placed my palm down on the ground, and I measure the width of my palm and then fold the cordage back on itself to make like a loop, as you can see me doing here for the second loop. I actually do this for a total of 3 loops on either side, so that's 7 strands in total, all the same size. That's a key point. Just adjusting as I go to make sure that they're all the same length. And just counting them just to make sure that I have actually got 7 strands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 loops. And now place the top loop over the middle loop and the bottom loop over the top loop to make 3 loops all in a row. Then I bring the cordage over and then pass it underneath the 3 loops. What I do then is I push it in from behind the back of the loop that I've just created, and then pass it through the 3 loops, trying to keep the loops in place as much as possible. Then just pull it tight, cinch it tight. Not too tight for now, just enough to hold it. There we go. Then I move on to the other side. Again, top loop over the middle, bottom one over the top one, pass the cordage over the top, pass it underneath the 3 loops. Push it through the back of the loop I just created over the top. Push it down through the 3 loops. When you're going down through the 3 loops, make sure that it goes over the top of the cordage that you pass around at the back. Like so. And cinch it up, pull it tight. There we go. Nice and tight. Do the same with the other side. And now it's time to shape the pocket. So just using my thumb and my fingers, I'm just shaping it, getting the pocket to curl around, making sure that none of the fibres are out of place or none of the strands are out of place, and then just pull it around my thumb to give it its final shape. And there we go. That's the complex part done. So to measure, you keep a thumb or a finger inside the pouch and you slide your other hand up the cordage so that they're both the same level all the way up. If you need to move your hand up, pinch just below your grip and carry on. Once you're at the top, fold the long end over so that they're both the same size. Make that loop just a little bit longer than the shorter side. That should help with keeping the pouch level when the knot's been tied. Just a quick test before I tie the knot. Quick check to make sure that the pouch is near enough level or level. Then it's just a case of tying a simple overhand knot. Well, when I say simple, with it being natural cordage, it's not quite as smooth as, let's say, using paracord, for example. But, you know, we can still get a knot in there, either way. And that's it, that's the finished sling. This actual pouch size is for small pebbles, no bigger than a golf ball really. You know, if you wanted something to throw bigger rocks, it'd actually be, you need a bigger pouch. But yeah, this would be absolutely fine for smaller pebbles. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this gives you some ideas of the sort of things you can make, you know, when you make your natural cordage. Anyway, if you enjoyed the vid, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with anyone you think might be interested in it, and hope to see you on the next one. Take it easy. Later.